to start talking in the abstract. It's another thing for it to be your mission, your goal in your speech. And who better than Michael to take rather complicated concepts and break it down for us so that we can understand what's going on. It's funny, the introduction to Michael's speech led me to think that this was going to be a very dense, very complex, very hard to understand speech and topic. And I thought, how am I going to get this together and evaluate him? But once Michael got up here, it was clear as water. Very well done. And it's interesting that he is talking about Ayn Rand, especially Atlas Shrugged, and he took a very lawyerly-like approach to describing his topic, which is objectivism. And the lawyer, of course, is one of the main characters in that book. What he did was he broke down this idea of philosophy. What is philosophy? And introduced the 5 main areas within philosophy: metaphysics, epistemology, ethics, politics, and aesthetics. The last 2 didn't really apply to what he was talking about here, but he made it very clear. In order for me to explain what objectivism is, let me focus on these 3 and help you out. And I think he did so in a very effective way. Michael, you took the tenets of philosophy and explained, when you're looking at metaphysics, this is what it's about. As it applies to objectivism, this is what counts. When you're talking about epistemology, this is what it's about. As it applies to objectivism, this is how it counts, and this is why it's so important. I thought it was interesting that objectivists, by definition, are all atheists, and yet they all carry around Atlas Shrugged as if it was their own personal Holy Bible or Quran. And Michael was no exception to that. And I thought that he was going to bring it up here for some reason, and yet he just put it down. He didn't use it as a prop like he did the poster that he used to help remind us of the 5 basic parts of philosophy. I suggest if you bring something up, use it. Don't let it be a paperweight here behind you. Maybe when you were quoting Ayn Rand, read from the book. Maybe when you were referring to a part of objectivism, go to the book, go to the literature, because again, you're talking about, you're referencing things. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is to be more gender neutral, particularly difficult when you're referring to a book that was written 50 years ago. But man is, he is, man should be, he should be. The book was written 50 years ago. We live now, and we should strive to include our entire audience, and that's something I would really encourage you to do. Reason is the only absolute, and you certainly helped me understand the reasons behind objectivism, and I thank you for that, Michael.